And if you don't want to stay for the show, that's perfectly okay. I talk about the building, I talk about New York City. If you're not interested in those things, I don't take it personally. Believe me, I don't. But I do expect you to leave the benches if you don't want to watch the show. So people who do want to watch the show can sit, okay? Because that's what it's all about right now. We're going to get started in a couple of minutes, and when we do, I think you'll have a good time. You'll learn things, and you'll even be entertained a little bit. All right, so sit tight, and we'll get started in a couple of minutes. Thank you.
Sir.
Good? All right. Good afternoon, everyone. Good afternoon. Welcome to One World Observatory. It's a nice day here in New York City. We've gotten a lot of Canadian wildfire smoke these past few weeks, so we've had some very hazy days. Today is a little hazy, but it's not nearly as bad as we've seen these past couple of weeks. So this is quite a good visibility day. You can see all the way out to the horizon, right? And that horizon, by the way, is about 40 miles in the distance. That's about 60 kilometers in the distance. That is how far you can see when you're this high in the sky on a round planet Earth. And I hope we all agree we're on a round planet Earth. Good, okay. Now, my name is Mike. I'm what's called a tour ambassador. I'm joined by some other tour ambassadors. You'll recognize us. We all dress like this. Makes us easy to recognize. That's a good thing for you because we're here to help you. If you have any questions during your visit, find one of us. We answer questions about the building, about New York City, and about the landmarks of New York City. But answering your questions isn't all we do. We also plan shows for you. We use this ring of TV screens to tell stories and facts and give advice for visiting New York City. So that's what I'm going to do for you in a moment. First, I want to introduce you to my assistant, this marvelous machine I'm standing inside of. This is called City Pulse. And City Pulse can show you New York City in ways you've never seen. The city of the past and the city of today. And City Pulse can help you tell the stories of New York City. Now, those stories happen in all hours of the day and in all corners of this city. Now, I said all corners of this city. Before we dive into the nooks and crannies of neighborhoods we've never heard of, let's find out where we are and what's around us. Now, to help us out, City Pulse is giving us a map. This is a partial map of New York City and the surrounding area. Now, on the map, you'll notice there's a pulsating blue circle. That's where we are. That's where this building is. It's called One World Trade Center, and it looks like that, right? Now, of course, we are near the top of this building in the observatory, not quite the rooftop, but close to the rooftop. We're at 1,254 feet above the street. 1,254 feet above the street as we sit or stand here on floor 100. Now, if you'd like to learn a lot more about the building, the dimensions of the building, what is happening inside the building, I would refer you to two jumbo diagrams of the building that are located on the pillars around the corner, on the west corner of the observatory. Now that we have a sense of where we are in the sky, let's find out where we are on the ground. Back to the map. So from the map, you can see the building we are in is called Manhattan. Now, lots of folks who are not from New York City think that Manhattan is all there is to New York City. That is not quite correct. You see, New York City consists of 5 parts, 5 counties. We call them 5 boroughs. And Manhattan is one of the 5 boroughs. And here's something that surprises a lot of people, even New Yorkers. It is by far, the smallest of the 5 boroughs. In fact, let me tell you something, blow your mind. If you were to add up all the square miles that are New York City, you would learn that Manhattan, famous Manhattan, is only 7% of the city. Only 7% of the city. So where's the other 93%? Those are the 4 other boroughs. They're all bigger than Manhattan, and they surround Manhattan Island. Now, so many people come to New York City and don't know anything about the other 93%. And I think that's a shame. So I'm going to give you all a little 5-borough geography lesson. And this way you know what you're looking at as you look out the windows. So let's get started. The first other borough I want to tell you about is the one you're facing right now. If you look out the windows behind you, across the water of New York Bay, 5 miles out in the distance, you'll see a dark, hilly landmass. That big landmass is called Staten Island. Staten Island is another borough. It's an island like Manhattan, but it's 2.5 times bigger, with only 1/3 the population. It's the least populated, least densely populated of the 5 boroughs. I tell people, visit Staten Island, you're not going to feel like you're in the big city. You'll feel like you're in the suburbs. Now, attached to